Hi, it's Jeremy here. So I just did a live online workshop not too long ago, and one of the questions posted by an attendee reminded me of something and got me thinking about the days when I was still studying or mainly having fun and partying in college. And that particular attendee was inspiring and I wanted to share something with you guys, okay? So keep on listening. I want to start off this video by saying that I'm quite inspired lately by a workshop attendee that I've hosted, and this attendee actually showed up. And at the end of the seminar, he actually asked me, hey, I'm 18 this year, and can I start an online business? Can I start an e-commerce business? That person asked me, right? And when I saw that question, I was like, wow, okay, I wish that I was thinking I had your, mindset when I was 18 years old. When I was 18 years old, I was, out having fun. I was in college. I got, a lot more freedom than I was when I was in high school and primary school. I have sort of tiger parents, yeah. And in college, I was just fooling around, going to parties, hanging out with friends. Starting a business had never come into my mind at that point in time, and I was really happy that this person, joined my workshop and then asked me this question, right? I'm 18 years old. Can I start an e-commerce business? I'm like, totally, hell yeah. And I'm a firm believer of starting early, especially when it comes to entrepreneurship, right? Because it's a painful journey, but when you're young, when you're 18 years old, you don't really have a lot of things to lose. Even if you've just graduated from university, there's never a better time to start entrepreneurship. It's never too early, it's never too late. Like for me, one of my biggest regrets in my life is that I did not develop this need to run my own business when I was younger, when I was still studying. I only developed this after, working a full-time job and finding out that it wasn't for me, right? So that's how I made the leap. But for all of you students out there, if you're a college student, you're a uni student, I have this Chinese proverb for you, okay? It's one of my favorite proverbs, and the proverb goes something like this. The best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago, and the second best time is now, okay? Because running your own business is not a sure thing. It's a process. You don't think of it as an event, right? A lot of people associate entrepreneurial success to events, like, oh, this guy made $1 million this year, he's such a successful entrepreneur. But you have absolutely no idea what that person has gone through in the years before that. So going back to the proverb, the best time to start was 20 years ago. The next best time is now. So how I personally relate to this Chinese proverb is that no matter when you start, what you do now has an impact, a huge impact actually, of what happens in the next 5, 10, 20 years because of what you're doing now. I might sound a bit philosophical here, but it's true, okay? Because too many people focus on what's happened, and oh, that guy is so lucky. He started his first business. He started a business and he made so much money. And a lot of people tend to, just put it down as luck. I don't believe in luck. Everyone is lucky, I think. It's really up to you to be happy with what you have and make use of what's immediately around you. And that's how, you can succeed in life. You need to be grateful for what you already have. Stop dwelling in the past. Oh, I should have done this, I should have done that. How many times Have you heard your friends, your buddies say the same thing? I should have done this, 2 years ago. I should have done this 5 years ago. It just doesn't work that way. As humans, we only have very limited time on earth, right? So instead of dwelling on the past, thinking what could have been, what should have been, I want you guys to start thinking about the present. What you do in the present, if you're being mindful when you do things, it has a significant impact on your life over the next 5 to 10 years, right? And why I brought this Chinese proverb up is because I think that it is more relevant than ever. I'm assuming that this Chinese proverb, like all Chinese proverbs, are written, 2,000-3,000 years ago. But I think that it's even more relevant now in this day and age. Everyone's, on their mobile phones all the time. They're stricken by anxiety. They're looking at, they're scrolling their Instagram feed and saying, wow, like this guy's so awesome, this guy's so awesome, this guy's also so awesome. And then when you get home, you're not living your own life anymore. So you're just struck with this anxiety, this super fast-paced lifestyle that the digital life is demanding from you. So what I want you to do, guys, instead is to really clear your mind, be mindful that everything that you do now will have an impact, financial, health, whatever, in the next 5 to 10 years, right? Even the smallest actions, when done mindfully over time, will help you develop, say, a skill, a habit, that could potentially change your life over the next 5 to 10 years. So it's not like, what's the silver bullet to succeed in e-commerce? What's the silver bullet to succeed in dropshipping, in Amazon, in startups? There's no such thing, unfortunately. All the information that you need to succeed is already on the internet, right? All you have to do is, pull out your Google thinking hat and start Googling stuff to find out what you want to do. How do you want your next 5, 10, 20 years to be like? So everyone has a different answer for that. You have to ask yourself that question and see, and make positive changes in your life, right? To achieve whatever you set your mind on, okay? So another thing that I really like about this quote is, trees, just like humans, we only have very limited time on earth, right? So ask yourself, what is it that you want to do in your life? What you do today leaves a mark on the world. Do you want to be known as an awesome person? Do you want to create, a lasting brand? Do you want to create, you want to provide tangible value, like really, really helpful content that can help people even after you die? Right? Is that what you want to do? Or do you just want to, die and disappear into oblivion? Nobody remembers you. Yeah? So remember this quote: the best time to start something was 20 years ago. In our case, maybe 5 years ago. But the second best time is now. So stop letting things hold you back. Stop worrying about, the past, because that's something that you cannot change, right? The present is where you're at, and the present can affect the future, and that's what you should be focusing on, okay? I hope that this video can inspire you to, live a better life, know what you really, really want, and inspire you to actually achieve your goals, like work towards your goals and not just hope for something, an event to happen to you, because it does not work that way, guys. You have to put your mind to it. You have to put your soul, your spirit, everything behind your goal, your life, okay? So guys, I hope that you like this video, and if you have any thoughts or whatsoever, remember to leave a comment down below and I will get back to you. I'm really psyched to hear what you have to say, yeah? And if you want to see more videos like this, remember to click the subscribe button and the notification button, and you will be notified when we have new content, okay? Bye guys.